Dude, what fuels you the most? What's your driving factor in life?
Uh, you know, there there's been millions of years already on this earth, you know. I'm not doing a good job at it right now, but my driver is to be remembered, you know. But you know how many people are remembered, and it's not that many. So to be one of those select few is definitely gonna be hard. But that's one of my main drives in life, and this is to be better than the people before me. It's also one of my big driving points. Got to have some ambition, even though I really don't. But that's just my motivation. That's what keeps me going. About you, sir?
I just want to understand your point a little more. Like you're saying you want to be better than past generations
Yeah,
and just create a better future.
yeah. Be remembered. All that type of shit.
Mm. I think that I just want to be able to experience all that life has to offer. And I know that the important things are things that we've discussed in the past, which is time and family and whatnot. And that the clothes that you wear, the car that you drive doesn't determine how quote unquote successful you are.
Oh, dude, if I'm successful, I'll be driving around a Gen 2 close because that's just my favorite car. I wouldn't get a Lamborghini or anything like that.
See, what's strange is that I'm talking to this girl right now, and she and I have known each other for a couple years.
Okay, okay.
And I asked her, I was like, what do you want out of life? And she was telling me that she wants to have this job. She wants to move away for a while. She wants to build a house from the dirt up and have kids and live peacefully. And I said, wow, that's amazing. And I want those same things. But when I say I want to experience all that life has to offer, I mean that in every sense of the word. I mean, I want to experience the highs and the lows. And I want to experience what we're doing now, which is like the build up.
Hmm.
I enjoy the process of doing this so much that, like I said, I'm willing to not take a payday for 10 years or even more. But I want to experience financial well-being too, so that way I can go and experience all these different parts of the world. And I want to be able to build my own house, or like my dream is to have a house on the lake, like on some property,
Deep Creek.
like Deep Creek or like Cheat Lake. Like I would love to have a house there. That's my goal. And of course, us building up this brand, like the idea of that and being there and feeling like I'm there already, I think that's my driving force. Because what's so strange is that I can feel it. Like I have this sixth sense of like, yeah, I'm there already. Now it's just a matter of making sure that time catches up. And I think that's visualization and manifestation, and
So fake it till you make it.
not even fake it till you make it, because I'm not faking it.
Okay, so you did the opposite. Made it, then you faked it.
No, like all jokes aside, I'm literally saying that whenever I lay down in bed at night, I can feel the breeze hitting me in the morning in summer from my back porch
You just got so aggressive.
on my lake. But I'm serious. Like
Yeah.
on my lake, I was like, I feel that. I feel what it's like whenever I step out onto a stage and we're playing in front of 2,000 people when I'm making the music. Like I can hear it, I can see it, I can feel it. It's there. It's just a matter of like implementing plans and steps to get there. That's what drives me. It's those feelings.
Yeah, I mean, now you have a clear goal in mind, So now you know what you gotta do to get there. Well, a lot of people don't have that clear goal, so it's harder to get to overcome the obstacles, make your plan, and get there. It's like, that's a good mindset. It's a good grind set.
Shout out Bodie.
Again. We'll see you soon.
I just cannot. I can't explain that to people because a lot of people don't get it and they think I'm fucking crazy. Like whenever I'm around Alex and Paige and Joey and Carneal and you, I can say those things without fear of being judged. But now this is going on a public platform, so whatever, fuck it. But those things are so real to me, and they haven't even happened yet. It's so insane that I can feel it.
No, dude, you gotta have that motivation, bro. It's lacks in a lot of people.
I think a lot of people don't realize too the amount of shit that we do. Like, we do a lot of shit, man.
BTS, behind the scenes.
Yeah, like for 21-year-olds, the amount of work that we're doing is crazy. I mean,
you more so than me, but
you do a lot too, though. I'm not gonna.
not recently. But
like in the past, we have. Like when we were
Yeah.
younger, we were still figuring out how we were gonna do this and what we wanted to do and what would work and what didn't work. But I think the maturity that comes with age allows us to be able to grow, become better, and really stick to it because we want to see the results. But yeah, it's so wild, man. Like I was having a conversation with my mom because we have some shit circumstances going on in our personal life right now,
Yeah.
and you know about those things. Nobody else does. Literally nobody else does. Just the amount of things that I do and that we do is crazy. And I'm not saying that to beat my chest,
yeah, we're not monkeys.
but it's just a fact. You know what I mean? Like I wake up, I'll have clinical at a hospital. The next day, I'll have classes from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. I work out in that time. I'm creating content. We're doing this podcast. I'm making edits for the podcast. I'm editing music videos. I'm filming music videos. I'm writing songs. I'm recording songs. I'm publishing the songs. I'm figuring out how to market the songs. We're also designing merch to give out to people.
There's a lot going on behind the scenes.
We're
It's
also
crazy.
figuring out how to put video up for this fucking podcast. So we're learning a whole new medium to upload content through. I have so much music that I have the next year mapped out for releases.
It's crazy.
We do shows. We organize set lists. I make the show mixes. Like, it's nuts. And then on top of all that, I'm still managing to get decent grades.
Yeah, still have time to be Tristan and Aaron.
You know, I hear so many people talk about this split between like who they are as an artist and who they are as a person. What do you think of that? Do you think that's real?
Definitely.
Like is that imposter syndrome?
You've experienced it.
Do you think so?
You have.
Okay.
Because, you know, Tristan Dare compared to Tristan Sabo is like at one point in time they were different people. Like I feel like now it's not, but like when you were younger, you know, you were trying to appeal to, you know, audiences, trying to be different, you know.
Yep.
Now you're being Tristan. So
And you know what's crazy about that? I'm seeing more success because of it.
yeah, you know, hey boys, be yourself. I mean, obviously, if you can't, you know, go get some help, but or however that works, I don't know, but
He said, "Go get help."
well, I mean, because if you like, you know, like if you got that split personality stuff going on,
I think people spend their whole lives trying
and
to
be, let's say it together, trying to be someone they're not. Is that what you gotta say?
Well, not even that. They just try to appeal to people.
Yeah.
They try to be this way to be friends with this person, or suppress this side of themselves, or sacrifice this side of themselves to be friends with this group, and they don't act this way around this group of people.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best thing, you know, about us is like I can truly be Aaron, you know, around Tristan, you know. And like we're still bros. Been here forever.
Mm-hmm. I found too that whenever I'm true to who I am and I manifest that around other people and I really act out who I am and I say what I think and I tell them the way that I feel, that more people gravitate to me because of that.
Yeah, more beneficial to.
Yeah. It's just not And I can feel things like that too around people. Like I can tell when somebody's
Not vibing with you.
not vibing with you, or like whether or not they're actually meaning what they say.
Mm. Yeah, but I mean, there's a time and place to like not be yourself, because sometimes you have to not be yourself. Like professional settings, things like that. Like sometimes you do have to appeal to other people. Like you have to be a little different, because that'll help you out beneficially. Like that'll be beneficial to you in the future or anything. Like especially like creating relationships with people.
I think it's important to be professional.
Yeah, like I mean like acquaintances, not like your bros and homies, but like you want to have those connections. So
Yeah, I think that it's important to not sacrifice yourself though.
yeah, like don't
That's what
be
I'm
too
saying.
much, but like there's a time and a place to act a certain way.
I think there's a time and a place where you can meet in the middle and say that. I think that's when it comes to business. Like I'm going to do
Mm.
this in exchange, you do this, and these are the lines that we won't cross. I think that's like being professional,
Mm.
and that's okay. I'm saying though, like on a level, like if you're doing business and somebody comes to you and they want you to do something that goes against your morals and your ethics and who you are.
Yeah, that's one thing I want. Like I'm not going against my morals. Like I won't switch up like that.
No, that's what I mean. I think
Okay.
that like I'm not saying in a professional setting somebody says something that you don't like and you just go off the handle
Mm.
and say, "Well, I think this, this, and this."
Mm.
I think there's ways you can have discussions about things like that in a mature way, but I'm not saying fly off every time something goes left.
Yeah, I'm just saying like like around my friends like I swear a lot,
Hmm.
but like around family like I don't. Like don't ever hear me say a bad word. Like that's what I mean. Like nothing like crazy. Just like
Respect.
yeah, just
Hmm.
like being I guess presentable or whatever. I don't know the words, but you know what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I can relate to that to an extent, but there's also a big part of me that just I let myself free in the sense that I don't hold anything back. So, like to use the cursing as an example,
Mm.
like I do curse. I curse a lot. I curse like a sailor, and you know that.
Oh, facts.
But like if I'm around somebody I don't know, I'm not going to go dropping the F bomb.
It's crazy. Those were like it's crazy that those are even curse words to begin with. Like why do they have so much power, bro?
The amount of times that I've had this conversation with my mother, because I swear in front of my mom, she and I have a good relationship, and she gets it. She's not like
Yeah.
whatever, and I know how to conduct myself in public. But I've always said that there's 26 letters in the alphabet. You arrange them one way,
Mhm.
right? Let's say like shit, right?
Okay.
You arrange these letters one way, shit,
Mm.
and it means shit. If you arrange them another way and say feces, it means the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that's different is the arrangement of the letters. So what makes shit socially unacceptable as opposed to feces? Well, what about poop? Poop. Is that not offensive? What makes shit offensive? The way in which the letters are arranged?
Like I don't want to get too deep into but there is like a lot like so many things that have power that shouldn't. Like especially curse words. Other things I'm not gonna get into, but it's like it's just words. Like they help better describe things. Like when something's dog shit, like what's dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you say, oh, like that's trash. I feel like dog shit has more of a like an understanding than saying anything else.
Yeah, and I think too, like my uncle used to tell me, dude, why are you swearing in your music? You don't need to swear in your music. And I was like, well, that's just the way that I talk and that's the way
Yeah.
that I describe things. Like if I think something is shit, I'm gonna say it's shit. And he was like, you're gonna look back at some time and realize that I shouldn't have said this, I shouldn't have done that. And
No,
I
I would never um who do you know the one guy's name? Like I agree with a lot of the stuff he says. He always talks about being this college dropout and like how he swears all the time in his lectures. You
You,
always see him on like TikTok or
you
something.
talking about Gary Vee?
Gary Vee, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, well, I say fuck.
Mm,
That kind of thing. I've seen his videos on
yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah, but like, no, for real, like, they're just words, bro. That like they better help understanding.
I think that, like, to go back to what my uncle was saying to me,
Mm,
and I was like, I understand where he's coming from. Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't want my kids to hear me cursing, right? Or I wouldn't go around and curse in front of like a 3 or 4 year old.
Mm,
I wouldn't curse around my little cousin Elena. Like, I'm not going to do that. But here's the thing. There's going to come a point in time where that kid is going to hear that word.
yeah.
And it doesn't matter where it's at. And I was like, you think it's bad what I'm saying? Wait until they step on a public school bus and ride to school.
Oh, definitely, bro.
Wait until you're
My
not at
gosh.
parent pickup when they're 16 years old. Wait. I have never, like, I know a lot of kids that were sheltered. We both do.
Mm,
I think that is some of the worst shit you could do for your kid. In my opinion, I don't have kids yet. I don't want kids right away. Knock on wood.
no, I definitely feel that. Like, there are so many sheltered people out there, and it really hurts you as a person to be sheltered.
It does.
Like, this is a fucked up world, man. And if, like, once you get into that real shit and you're sheltered, you're lost, bro. Like, I know you want to protect your baby, but, like, you're hurting them more than helping them.
I know kids that, like, their folks would not let them watch R-rated movies at 16, 17, 18 years old.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, like, people are going to parent how they want to parent, but
Yeah, it's
like,
your life. Do what you want, but
if you want the best for your child, you shouldn't shelter them. Like, they're going to be exposed to this shit at some point in their life, and
think about how much shit that you and I have been through on personal levels.
thinking, calculating.
Like, the obvious thing is, like, both of our fathers passed away when we were super young.
Yeah.
And we experienced different interpersonal dynamics, like relatives get sick. These two people were fighting.
Mm.
When you're growing up, like, we didn't play with pussies. Pause. But
I mean, yeah. I mean, I played football with you, but I get what you mean.
like, we played with kids, and we played. And there were times when I was a kid where I would get into fights, and that would happen.
Honestly, I wish I would have gotten into fights in high school. Like, there was 2 times, but the kids just, like, left. They just said something to me and, like, thought they were tough. And then just dipped out. I was like, okay.
I never fought in high school. I fought before it, like elementary school, middle school, and that was it. But when I was younger, we'd fight all the time outside of school,
Mm.
like wrestle, box, just go in the backyard.
Do you guys want to see a little wild boxing event hosted up?
That would be so fucking crazy.
That's like,
We should try that.
like, you do some nice. We could do soccer boppers, so like no one really gets hurt. But trying to see people get slammed on the ground. If you want to see it, put it in the comments. You want to see it. Wild Productions.
Get our shit rocked. Jesus.
If anybody wants to be in it, you are gonna have to sign a waiver.
No, I don't think we should include other people in that. I have too much shit to lose.
That would be fun though.
It would be fun. Dude, let me ask you this question.
Okay.
What side of music do you enjoy hearing most from me?
As like, what are your sides?
Well, like, like, I have songs like Sprite and Martell. We have songs like Hold On To Me, See Me Now. And then you have songs like Midnight and Jeff Bezos and things like that.
I'll tell you the songs that I like, and then you can tell me what side that is.
Yeah, just out of the ones right there on that board, the top 2 are the only 2 that people know about right now.
Okay.
So if you use those as examples, then.
Well, I do like Spray Martell and Hold On To Me.
Mm-hmm.
I get to listen to stuff early, boys, just letting you know. Never Gets Old's fire. Midnight is fire. I like Loyalty. It's a good one. Cotton Candy Skies is fire. Um, Sandman.
Motherfucker.
Oh Lord. Angel Eyes. Two Perspectives was a good one.
I haven't heard that song in years. I don't even know where it's at.
I have all of them. Don't worry.
That's fucking great.
I have all your old songs. They are deleted. You probably can't find anything anywhere if you guys want to listen to some old Slick Sabo he was at this time. But
Dude, the name changes. I've undergone 3 name changes.
what? Tristan Dare, Slick Sabo.
At first, it was just my last name,
Okay.
and then
It was.
then I went to the other one, and then I decided, okay, I'm just gonna settle on my first and middle name.
Yeah, Trissy's coming next, huh? That's just more of a secondary title, Trizzy.
I had a conversation with a couple people about switching the name, but I was like, it's too late now.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's never too late. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion, Snoop Doggy Dog.
Yeah, I guess you could say Puff and.
No, but Drake gets called Drizzy,
Yeah.
Trizzy.
Trizzy, Tristan Dare.
Yeah, so, you could just have those other names and then not be officially unofficial. But out of those songs I named, what side am I?
You got like a healthy mix in there because you named like rap songs and then you also named like the pop and then R&B as well. Like what songs would you say you listen to the most?
I listen to whatever comes out like a lot. So like I listen to everything he put out. Like I can guarantee I listen to him at least 5 times a piece.
Most underrated song?
Never Gets Old for sure. At least like in my opinion, that's underrated.
Yeah, that is a good song.
A lot of songs that have came out in that period, because there were a large amount that came out, which is why I meant like some of you probably haven't heard them, but if you go through and when you have time and give those a listen, you'll find some bangers in there.
2020 catalog, yeah. 30 songs that year.
That isn't crazy, but he dropped two albums in a year.
Let me see I think that's like. Wait a minute, that can't be right.
And not to mention all the songs on SoundCloud still too. Are they still up?
They are still up.
Yeah.
That's a song every 12 days.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a song every 12 days in 2020. No, man, that was a wavy year. I think it was necessary. It was really necessary, especially for what we're about to do now.
Oh, it definitely helped you grow faster.
Mm-hmm.
The more you create, the better you're gonna get.
Yeah, we talked about the numbers thing too, about how like the songs I put out now have more streams than the shit I did in 2020. So it was a necessary stepping stone for sure.
Definitely.
Very, very, very awesome thing.
I mean, if you really did listen to if you guys are listening to all of Tristan's music, you could really see the progression in this craft, and it is it has been what 5 years.
What, since I started?
Yeah.
It's been 6.
6 years.
Heading on 7.
So you could really see the change over time. Like Sandman, a lot of you will probably never hear that song, but
No, it's up on SoundCloud.
it is?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you listen to that and listen to Hold On To Me that's dropping on Thursday. You can hear just how much better. That was terrible. How much better.
You can hear the improvement.
Yeah, you can. Oh, dude, I kept saying much and I thought it was more.
Damn, you must be really fucking tired, bro.
I was like, why do I keep saying more better? But it was how much better it really has gotten,
Well, you got to think too. I also put out a mixtape when I was in high school.
Flip sides.
Think Blots, and all of that's up,
Think
except for one
Blots.
song on SoundCloud too. Dude, it's crazy. Like I think there's almost 30 songs on SoundCloud too. So we're looking at near the 100 mark for total releases plus 2 remixes. So we're at 100 songs out right now.
That sounds like such a small. It's definitely more than 100.
If we count songs that came out and that I took down, we're over 100.
Yeah,
But songs that are out right now, we're at 100.
definitely. So, you guys got a lot of listening to do.
So crazy, man. We did a lot of cool shit. Looking back.
And if you guys have been there since then, you can see we're improving. So eventually we're going to have that crazy quality. We'll be on a professional level.
We're there now. It's just a matter of people playing catch up. And it never happens when it's supposed to happen either. I think that's something that people leave out. Like it never happens whenever you think it's going to happen. That's what I was trying to say. It always happens when it's supposed to. And I heard 50 Cent, I see this clip of him all the time. He was like, during the times whenever you think it's going to happen and the material isn't being perceived the way you want it to be perceived, that gives you the thick skin you need to survive whenever you do make it.
Respect. I know 50 Cent has such a way with words.
50's the GOAT.
Speaking, did you watch the halftime show?
The halftime show was fucking insane.
Dude, it was. I seen a video though of somebody who was actually there, and so like I guess like none of the equipment was working there, so like it didn't like sound the best. But hey, watching it from TV, that was fire. Like to see the halftime show actually like put on some rappers and stuff like Jermaine wasn't out there, but Kenny was, M was there, so
40 tracks on SoundCloud. I lied, so we're over the 100 mark.
yeah, easily.
And there's 65 public tracks on like streaming platforms. So, yeah, that's crazy. But no, the halftime show was great. I wish Kendrick would have performed for longer. I was really happy to see him like in the public for the first time in a long time. But shit, man, yeah, that show was insane. I think that Dre killed it.
Yeah, 50 Cent came out of nowhere.
I love that, yeah.
Yeah, he so much just blood in his head. He was hanging upside down, bro.
Well, that's how he was in the music video from 2003 or 4.
Oh, I've never watched it.
Like for that song. I was only 3 or 4 when that came out, but I remember being older and watching that shit.
That's
so crazy.
50 Cent's still around, bro.
50 had one of the best albums, like the best hip hop albums of all time. One of the best selling hip hop albums of all time too.
Yeah, what's crazy is like Jay-Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's probably one of the most wealthy like artists of our time, but I couldn't tell you like any of his songs or anything.
You would know some pivotal songs if I threw them on for you.
I mean, I know a couple, but like it's crazy that he's worth a lot of money, but I feel like more people will be like, "Oh yeah, I know Drake. I've heard a Drake song."
Of course, they heard of Aubrey, bro.
But Jay-Z. I've heard one song, OJ. The OJ story of OJ.
I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Exactly. Okay. But
I love that legendary album too. I think that he's a testament to the direction that I want to head in my life. To be very honest with you. Like, I love music. I think that I'll do it for a very, very long time. I don't know how long.
You should.
I don't know how long, but at some point in time, whenever we get to a very successful place, there's going to be a time where I'm going to say, okay, this is my last album, and then I'm done.
Yeah. But what's crazy is music is one of those things that you can do forever.
If you're good at it.
Yeah, but like you can do it forever. Like Maddox, you know who Maddox is?
Mm-mm.
He was on the X song, but he started out like he was super young in that song. Like he's dog now, but I'm just saying like I don't know, I'll say he's around 10 or something, probably older than 10. But and then you got people who were like in their 80s still making songs, So like you could really do this for life.
Johnny Cash transcended. Like, he's a really good example. I didn't listen to a lot of his material when he was younger, but as he got older, he got so much better.
Comes with time, man.
I think about it has to Kanye. Like, Kanye's pushing 50. I think he's like 44, 45.
Yeah.
But, he started when he was in his 20s. He's had a 20-year run.
Yeah, it's like.
And I think that you have to evolve. You have to evolve and you have to change.
Oh, definitely, because, like, 2006 Kanye, like, even though Kanye is a person, like, he's decent, like, he's off his rocker a little bit, but he still says some decent things, does some trash things, but, like, his new stuff is still good.
Well, he changed the game. He completely changed hip-hop and music forever. He was the person who started using 808s.
Mm.
You know what an 808 is?
Yeah.
It's like that, the low-end bass.
Yeah, I got you.
Like things that you hear today where it's like, oh, Lord, Jetson made another one. And then like those crazy bass drum patterns, like
Yeah.
on Bop. He created that. He started that with his album 808s and Heartbreak. And it's still being used today.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of artists that are changing the game.
Kanye incorporating gospel into Donda, like the way that he did. And you like think about all the crazy diverse songs that man has.
Oh, dude, like having a diverse catalog of music is super beneficial, and for him to be at his level and being diverse still, is crazy. It's a blessing for him, because like I still listen to Ye like now
I do too.
and old Kanye like, and it's such a change in style and flow and everything, but he's still a good artist despite what people say about him.
Fuck the personal shit.
Yeah, I still fuck with Ye.
Like whether or not you agree with his personal beliefs doesn't
Mhm.
matter. It's like, do you rock with his music? Yes or no. And if your answer is no, I highly question your taste.
Dude, and that's the thing. Like, some people don't listen to him now because they don't like how he acts.
That's so whack to me. I hate when people are like that
Yeah.
because, oh, so you're telling me that you believe in diversity and you believe in forming your own opinions and having free thought, but the second somebody has a different opinion than you don't fucking like them anymore?
Yeah, bro.
Seriously?
Like, that's crazy.
Seriously? Like that's the thing we're rolling with now? People can't be themselves?
Not at all, man.
You encourage people to be themselves, but only if it aligns with what you believe.
You gotta meet their quota to be free.
So diversity is cool until
Till it's
someone's
not.
different than you.
Exactly.
That's so fucking whack.
That's what I mean, bro. And yeah, like that's a good example though of like a lot of people will hate him, and won't listen to his music even though it's fire.
I just think about Stronger.
Mm-hmm.
He had like 100 some different versions of that song before it came out. I just want to throw that as a side note there.
Yeah.
Then I think about Jesus Walks. Then I think about Father Stretch My Hands.
Yeah, I don't know those ones, but yeah.
You would know.
If I heard him, probably.
Father Stretch My Hands. Think about Famous.
Thinking, calculating.
You know that one?
I probably know all these songs.
Yeah,
like
I made
said,
that bitch
like,
famous.
Yeah, but like I don't know names of songs. But yeah, go ahead. Continue.
Father Stretch My Hands is where he's like, I just fucked this model.
Yeah.
She just bleached her asshole.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know.
Then you could think about the Bipolar album that he did, which was crazy. And then you can think about Donda Today,
Mm-hmm.
where he has Off the Grid. It's just insane. Like, that man is a musical genius. No one can tell me different. I think he's a genius, period.
Oh yeah.
I can't even sit here and just say music. Like, that man is
He
an
dropped
idol
Blood
to
on the
me.
Leaves, didn't he? That's his
Yeah,
song?
Blood on the
that's
Leaves,
fire.
too. Black Skinhead.
Yeah, like there's so many like oh my gosh, Kanye's
Bound
his
to.
repertoire is just beautiful, bro. Like he is a creator, and it shows he's able to create.
He's immaculate, man. I think I was having this conversation with Walden. I was like, I think that Kanye and Kendrick are the two most diverse artists ever.
I mean, I'd throw Drake in there.
I would say Drake, but the only reason that I didn't is because there comes a point in time where I feel like he's just rinsing and repeating.
Yeah.
Because like whenever I saw that Certified Lover Boy was coming out, I was so excited. I listened to it. I really enjoyed the album. And there were some moments on there. Like Pipe Down was a big moment on there.
Mhm.
The second track on there. Poppy's Home. Like, but it wasn't Donda.
Mm. Wasn't Donda.
It wasn't. Think about how. Have you listened to Donda?
I've listened to a couple songs. I've also never listened to Certified Lover Boy. So I don't really fuck with Drake.
That's okay. I fuck with Drake, but like, think about Kendrick. Think about Kanye. Kendrick went from Good Kid, Mad City to Pimp a Butterfly.
Fire. All fire.
That's one of my favorite albums of all time. Is To
Mhm.
Pimp a Butterfly. Think about how crazy that album is. You've listened to that album,
Yeah.
right?
I listen to like pretty much all of Kendrick's. Like if I'm gonna support J. Cole, I can't listen to I
Can't
have
listen to Kendrick. Kendrick wanted to. Cole wanted to sign Kendrick early on, but Cole, I just view Cole as like god level MC and rapper. Like he's diverse, but he's not Kendrick to me.
Yeah, but I'd say the same thing like about like Cole, but he's not Kendrick. You know what I mean? You know what you just said about the album.
Yeah, you'd say, well, Kendrick's not Cole. Yeah, you can say that which way.
But they're both great though.
Oh yeah, they're excellent in their own ways. I just like Kendrick to me is top tier. Kanye is top tier. Cole is top tier. Drake is top tier. They all have their talents and their moments, but damn, bro.
What were you saying about Kanye and Kendrick? Well, before you even say that, you just don't forget it. But I was gonna say, Corday, he's gonna be on that list one day.
I heard his album, his newest album. Did you listen to that?
I did listen to it.
What did you think?
A couple, he still has, a couple of his songs doesn't have the best bars in some of them, but he definitely has the potential from his old stuff too. But Coach Carter's fire. That's the only one I really remember the name of. But he has some good songs. He has a lot of potential. I think he's gonna be one of the greats.
I think in time that he can really get there. I just think that there's some work to be done.
Yeah.
There's no doubt that he's excellent. It's just that to me that his album had some good moments on there. Chronicles with Lil Durk and Her was amazing. There was another song on there, Parables, which is a bonus track. That was fire. But I think he has potential. As far as up and coming guys who I think are going to be great, I really think he's one of them. But I'm blanking right now on other people.
Oh yeah. Have you watched any of the ciphers? Double XL freshman.
I do not watch the Double XL ciphers. I don't.
Yeah.
They have been wrong.
Yeah, they have
for the past. The last time that they were right is when Cole was on there.
Well, they had a couple fire ones though, Lil Dicky and X was on one. But dang, Lil Dicky, I haven't heard anything in a while.
Transcendence. That's why we're building. Because Dicky started out, he was a comical rapper.
Yeah.
It was a joke. But he was taking it serious, and he went on tour, and he did some things, and he had some great songs. Freaky Friday is still being played everywhere. He's getting a bag from that song. He killed This Way, Cypher.
Yeah.
I mean, the Sway freestyle rather. But he's another example of transcendence because started as a rapper, now he has his own TV show.
Yeah.
And then it's going from there. Like people become moguls because you only exist in the limelight for so long. Think about all the people
you
that
gotta take advantage of that for like.
Yeah, but think of all the people that came and went.
There's a lot, bro.
Fetty Wap, Designer.
I wish I could do the same, bro. That was clean. But
Who else is there?
bro, Panda and Timmy
Smoke
Turner's
Perp.
the only songs he had, bro. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Smoke Perk, Pump.
Oh, Pump, bro. I like.
Shout out to the IRS for doing their job one time.
That like he tried to beef with J. Cole, man. That's crazy.
he said it too in 1985. He was like, "Got them shows looking like they don't show up."
Yeah. But yeah, there are a lot of SoundCloud people like Lil Skies fell off.
Big time.
Jeez, I can't even name all the SoundCloud rappers that came and went, but there are a lot in the limelight for a minute. Don't take advantage of that.
What's quick to go up is quick to come down, bro.
Big facts. That's why Cole's still around. Drizzy Drake. What did I just say? But
They're all older guys too.
yeah,
like-
they've been at this shit for forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It took a long time.
damn, like Jermaine, he's been through like 8 name changes. He was the professor, fucking the doctor or something. But like he's been doing this shit since he was in his teen years, bro.
Yep.
He's 36 now. 30 something.
Yeah, he's 36,
Yeah.
37. Drake's 34, 35. Kendrick's 34, 35.
Like,
Kanye's 45. 44, 45. You guys see the picture we're painting here? We're both 21. Stay fucking locked in because Sprite and Martell was a moment. Hold On to Me is going to be a moment. The rest of the year is going to be filled with moments. Like, look at those fucking songs up there, bro.
and that's on freaking cherry pot pies, for real. Cherry pot pies. That's not even a fucking thing. Chicken pot pie.
Thank you guys for rocking with us. We love you.
Yes, sir.
And we'll catch y'all again soon.
Yep, stay tuned for more episodes to come. Love y'all. Peace.
You got to do the fucking wild out.
Come on, let's go, baby.
Fuck.